I mean, we do have shoebox printables. So, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Are we almost there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it live?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check and see. Why is this not... Dude. I am not on my Froggy stuff, on my personal. Oh, we're live. Okay. What's up, Fabs and Besties? You are watching YouTube Live with Toya and Bella. Give me 1 second while I actually find my channel, because it's non-existent at the moment on my tablet. Get down. Down, down, down.
Where's the dog?
He's right there. Okay, here we go. 51 watching at the moment. How you doing? What's up, Ruby? What's up, Marina? What's up, Lauren? What's up, Zota? What's up, Polly? What? Don't ever tell me that. What you're just saying to do. I'm not gonna do
I did accidentally.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Game face. We're for real now. All right. What's up, Fabs and Besties? You are watching YouTube Live with Toya and Bella. Yes, I'm redoing my intro because I forgot where I was. Today we are making holiday gift bags. There are several free printables now available on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com. Originally, I had planned on just making one printable, but then people were like, how about a printer ink friendly version? Or how about a blank one? So the blank one, I felt kind of, I felt that deep down because I felt like you didn't like my artwork. So I'm just saying. But anyway, I'm not taking it personal much. Yeah. So on our blog, here is a full color printable for the gift bag. If I tilt it forward, I think you can actually see what it is. Then we made a black and white one, which if you printed it off earlier today, it is now slightly different. I changed the gift card on the plaid black and white one because I felt like the lines were too thick, and so I made the lines thinner. So this one's actually brand new as of like an hour ago. And then here is the blank one. I don't know if you can even see that, but it's blank. So you can print it on colored paper. You can print it on paper that's already have a graphic on it, or you can just use it as is, add stickers, color it, do whatever you want. It's up to you. And you can get super creative. All right, so we're gonna make these. In addition to the printables, you will also need string of some kind, right? Friendship bracelet, thread, string, whatever it is, that works too. You're gonna need some glue sticks and scissors and tissue paper. I just got plain white tissue paper. And I'm also using my hot glue gun to attach the string just because it works faster. You can use whatever glue you want. You can even try taping it, but I feel like that won't hold up for very long. Unless you have like some amazing tape. I don't. So I'm using hot glue to attach my string. Okay, let's do a couple of
Someone
hellos.
said, how was your day? Thank you for asking us every time because I love talking about myself. So, yeah, how was your day?
My days are hectic. Fridays are always insane for me because getting ready for YouTube Live, being behind schedule is like a normal thing for me for my Saturday video, picking up kids from school, all that, man. So Fridays are pretty crazy. What about you?
I had a test today in A-Push. It was like a test, not like a chapter quiz. The funny thing is though, I don't study for the tests, like ever, because I did the progress check on AP Classroom, and that's it. I watched like 2 or 3 Heimer videos, but that was it. Highways history. If you're taking A-Push, you need to watch his videos. You will pass. You will pass.
I got lipstick all over my printable.
Oh,
this is why I don't wear red. Okay,
maybe
anyway.
you should not touch your mouth and then touch paper.
I didn't think I did, but somehow, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna get started with the craft portion while Bella starts with the question and answers. What's up? How you doing, Emma? May? How you doing? Okay, first thing we're gonna do.
Are you gonna eat your lipstick today?
Y'all be coming for me.
Good thing it's vegan, because otherwise she'd be like voicing herself.
I'm trying not to. I'm like making a conscious effort to not eat my lipstick.
Yeah, she's still incapable of not eating her lipstick, so.
You know what? I'm not even gonna take that like to heart. I'm just gonna keep moving.
So someone said, how are your SATs?
Can I finish this real quick?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so white balance. So we take our printable and we're gonna cut it out. So each row has a different set of gift bag themes, and there's like a card and a tag. So I'm gonna cut everything out on that row. All right, here we go. Shout out to Gabriella and Eden. What's up?
Yeah, someone said, how are your SATs? So yeah, I had my SATs last Saturday, and the scores came out on Tuesday. Let me check if that's right. I'm pretty sure they come out on Tuesday.
I'm gonna make the red one right now because I feel like that will be the easiest to see, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, my score comes out on Tuesday. I kind of studied. I didn't study at all for math, so I probably didn't do very well in the math. I took it as it was a pretest, so I tried not to stress too much about it. I did though go on TikTok and do a manifesting sound because I was like, bro, let me try this.
Hey, whatever works.
But at last resort, it was the night before the test, and I was like, let me just. But I've had a very good week school-wise so far. So maybe that's a sign. Even though I don't want to give the universe that credit. I study. Okay? I'm smart. The universe did nothing.
What's up, Autumn Blanks? How you doing? Shout out to Pepperminty. What's up?
Yeah, but I did get a 97.7 on my period 5 test.
Fantastic, man.
And it curved to a 98.
Oh, that's even better.
But I did nothing for my grade. My grade didn't change. So.
Shout out to Zara. Did I say that right? Zara?
Yeah.
Yes. What's up? Okay, shout out to Florida Fox. What's up? We normally do shout outs at the end, but I can't help myself sometimes.
Someone said they,
What? They said what?
I don't think it.
Okay, you can't say that. What's your advice for a new craft blogger? Dude, have you seen my blog? It's like next to no traffic. But consistency is what my guess would be. I would probably go check out some other pretty good blogs and just see what they're doing. I'm not saying copy, but I am saying look for role models.
Look for trends, I would say.
The key to most things when starting any type of business is consistency, sticking through it, through the hard times, sticking through when no one is paying attention to you. Just keep going, because when people do discover you, you're going to want content there. So if you have a blog and there's one post.
Yeah, I had that happen to me once.
So you want to build up some stuff, make sure it's good stuff. Take your time.
You don't want to be that one alternative artist that posts one song and all you have is his one song that's 1 minute. 1 minute song.
I see where this is going.
And then he keeps saying that, I'm gonna, post an album, wait, a year later, he does post an album, but it's completely different than the song that you fell in love with, and you were like, well...
Are we still thinking about this? Because I thought this was
we're
literally
still thinking about it.
Last year.
He had one vibe, and then he's completely changed. And I mentioned the emo thing, I'm just not on him.
Oh, okay. Well, let him be who he wants to be.
I mean, I was just totally this is not what I thought I was going into. It cool for you though. He blew up. But I was like,
he obviously made some right choices.
I wanted that album. All his really good songs that I liked were not even real songs.
So I think our point is to have content and keep going and enjoy what you do, even if in the beginning stages, discoverability is usually pretty difficult, but you just got to keep going. If it's something you really want to do, you're just going to press forward, whether you have an audience or not, because it's something that you love.
So what's the funniest comment you got on Instagram? I don't know.
On Instagram? I can't remember off the top of my head. So, apparently quite a few people were upset about the bear.
Oh, the teddy bear. That's hilarious.
I didn't even really think about it because I just look at everything as possible crafting supplies. And I do apologize if I traumatized anyone over the beheading of that teddy bear. And the funny thing is that I reshot quite a few clips from that teddy bear because I was having a little too much fun the first time I was filming it. So we had two bears. There was a goldeny colored orangey one, and then there's the taupe one we use in the video. I was ripping out the guts and everything, and then I was like, you know what, this might not go over well.
The guts? It just has stuffing. There's no...
Well, I know, it's stuffing. But I was having so much fun, pretending I was a mad scientist. dissecting this bear. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just tone it down. So I went back and I redid it with the other bear that I had. And apparently it was still too much. So I do apologize. But it was a cool idea, you know? The bear is an instant coat. It's so bad. It sounds bad. And I am vegan. But it's a teddy bear.
It's not a real bear.
It's a teddy bear. So, yeah.
You did nothing wrong.
Shout out to Zoe. What's up? What time is it here? It is 5:09.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep my eyes open, like without squinting because I'm not wearing my glasses. And I'm trying not to eat my lipstick too much.
And you're trying to craft.
And I'm trying to craft. Multitasking. Okay.
Someone said use the bear head for a costume.
I already have plans for the bear head.
You should like leave his like back. You know when they do taxidermy animals and they leave the head and they take the skin off the back? That sounds so weird, but that's what they do.
I already
like
have
the rugs with the bear head still attached to it.
I have plans for the bear.
You should do that and make like a cape.
You know what? Y'all are gonna ruin it, and I'm just going to put the bear head with all the other heads. Okay. That sounds bad, but there are a whole bunch of Barbie doll heads.
Looking at bears differently now.
See? Yeah, teddy bears for clothing.
No, I think that was sarcasm.
Back to crafting. I am crafting. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wow,
okay.
y'all are pushy. Oh my gosh.
So here is the bag cut out. Here is the card. You keep the 4 rectangles connected, and then we have the tag. So now I'm gonna just fold on all the lines and we're gonna talk more. Okay, this is like what, isn't this like a whole YouTube genre of story time and crafting?
Is it?
I mean, people do all kinds of things. They eat
ASMR,
in story time, they draw.
Story times.
Yeah.
Stan ASMR, some ASMR, not all of it.
Maybe if we market it the lives as like story time, but we don't really story time. We just kind of talk.
Well,
it's more like a podcast.
We can come up with a story to tell.
I would say this.
Do you have a story to tell?
No.
No.
But I would say this is more like a podcast.
A ramble is what it is.
It's a podcast.
In
that's
ASMR
not
terms,
a podcast.
A ramble.
Whatever. What are we doing today? We're making a shopping bag.
Someone said, Bella, do you also do crafts? Where did you learn how to draw so well? I do not craft. I'm really bad at anything with my hands, to be honest with you. So, yeah. But I'm good at computers, I think. I hope so. My future depends on it.
You know what, though? You weren't bad at crafting. You just had some unfortunate incidents that caused you to never go back to crafting.
So basically, I was doing this project with hot glue, right? And I would get it on my finger, and I, like, liked the feeling.
Hot glue is hot.
Like, yeah, well, don't do what I do. I was in like 3rd grade, okay? Or like 4th grade, around there, right? But yeah, I liked the feeling of it, right?
Of burning yourself?
Well, it was just like, when it's a little bit. Stop, when it was a little bit. So then I did more, and then it got too much, and I sat there screaming.
I remember the screaming part, because I was close by. I didn't know that she was purposely doing it. This is horrible. And we just got, let's just change conversation. This is why we don't do story time. Gonna get me demonetized. What's up, William? How you doing?
I hope my friends didn't hear that, because I'm never gonna hear the end of it. They did.
But she was really good at needle felting. Not needle felting. It was needlepoint.
No, it was
embroidery. Which is pretty much needlepoint.
Oh.
Yeah. But we were doing the embroidery, and she was doing really, really good. And then she poked herself once, and she quit. And then that was it.
That was really good, too. But I'll never do it again.
Shout out to Isabella. What's up? Shout out to Miraculous Lovers.
Oh my gosh, someone said I love the feeling of hot glue burns. Okay, that's
no. Don't even read the comments from now on. Just keep moving.
Like sadism or something?
No, we're just stop it. What is wrong with you?
What's the vocabulary word?
No, we're just gonna keep moving, please. I was watching my own live the other day because my husband has, he plays it sometimes, and so I can critique myself. That's not the reason he plays it. He just plays it because, I don't know, as if he's not tired of hearing me talk.
Who?
But Chris, my husband, he plays
his name.
Oh, well, I think it's in every one of our videos. Yeah. So, but anyway.
It's like before live, we were like, don't say Noah's name.
Noah! But I realized the whole time live, I'm doing this. The whole time. I'm just, why? I can't I don't stay still. So I'm going to try to stay still
sound? The helicopter.
I don't know what that is. I'm not going to reference it.
That's so funny.
So you just need to chill.
What?
I don't know. All right.
Everyone who has TikTok understands that.
So here is the bag. Everything's been folded. There's a side tab right here. But first, before we glue this bag together, we're going to fold over this top edge. So you're just going to fold it over. And we're going to glue that down using a glue stick. Okay. Yes.
Have you tried finger knitting? No.
Yes, we have. There's literally a whole YouTube live on it.
Maybe. I don't know. Someone said husband. Oh, the turmeric guy. Yeah, that's my dad.
Turmeric guy. Oh no, we just made him into like a
typecast.
Yeah. But for real, there's so much turmeric. Like, and turmeric looks like little worms or fingers. I mean, it
don't
looks
even think about that.
insane.
It's literally gonna be in dinner tonight.
There was like a bag of it in the refrigerator, and I was like, what are these little looking tuber things? Like a bunch of really fat caterpillars. That's kind of what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me.
Ginger looks like cancer. Ginger looks like a tumor.
Okay, just stop.
I'm not even gonna lie, it looks so weird.
Okay, so here everything's been glued down, and now we're gonna go ahead and cut our string. So we're gonna put the handles on before we put the bag together.
Wow, someone said the bear was ugly anyways.
You know you don't have to read every comment out loud, right? Not saying comment wasn't awesome, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna cut my string. Yeah.
So is that how did you make your glasses? I think I just stepped on them or something. Probably that's what it was. Yeah. Because I'll put them on the floor because I like to work on the floor sometimes. And I forget they're there and then I'll just step on them.
So you remember when she was like, she doesn't buy me a desk.
I have a desk
She
now.
won't buy me a desk.
And I have
right?
all these cool desk accessories from
So I bought her a desk.
Amazon.
And then she still sits on the floor.
Sometimes it's in the floor, sometimes it's in the desk. Life is about options, okay? Life is about options.
Cut 2 pieces of string, okay? Make sure they're the same length. And I glue them onto my bag. And I'm gonna glue them on with as much surface area as I can get. So I like to use the edge of the folded over piece that we just did, and I'll glue it from one side and then glue it down on the other on both ends. And that's how I can try to get my bag somewhat even. I probably should have put little markers of where you could glue, but didn't think that far ahead.
So do you like Roblox? We actually have a Roblox game called
Love Roblox.
The Miniverse 2. Yeah, I love making Roblox our game, and I love people playing our Roblox game. Do I play Roblox? I don't have the attention span to play any video games. I was playing Super Smash Bros. With my brother, and like 3 games and I was done. Like mentally drained. I felt physically drained. I feel more drained physically playing video games than I do working out.
Well, okay. So we're gonna use the edge of our scissors because I have those titanium no stick scissors, which still stick apparently. And I'm gonna use those to press my string into the glue so that I am not using my hands because I avoid hot glue burns. That was not pointed.
So obviously,
but it was.
This is your fault somehow. So.
All right, so one string down the other side now.
Someone said it's probably too soon, but do you have any resolutions for 2022?
You know,
expectations. Actually, everything is a lie.
We just the other day at dinner, I think it was yesterday, that we went through our New Year's resolutions to see who actually kept up with that.
I did most of mine. Mine were really superficial though. It was like learn how to dress. I did that.
No one wanted to listen to Bella's list because it was so long.
It was very meticulous. It was
like 30 things.
It was like draw better, which I do. It was like, learn how to do makeup better, which I do. Take more selfies, which I do.
Those are New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, it was like I have like self-confidence, stuff like that, which I do.
Okay.
It was like talk to people more, which. No, I don't do that, no. I kind of did in the beginning of the year. But then, I had 2 weeks of, socialization or trying to be social, but then my battery just, spent, and I'm done for the rest of the year. So, yeah. I completed most of mine. I didn't learn French.
I didn't learn French. Then I switched halfway through the year to Spanish, which I also quit.
Yeah.
But the other day, there was a live that went on Instagram, and it was all in Spanish. And I just sat there and listened to see if I could understand anything. And I could understand like 1 or 2 words in like a span of 20 minutes.
I was watching this interview with Tom Holland and Zendaya, and it was French. And I was reading I was reading the questions, and the questions were all in French. And I kind of understood them. I was able to kind of deduce what they were saying.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like inspired. I'm going to learn Spanish. At least at a level to be able to
the person
possibly get around.
Saying that your infatuation with hot glue, it needs to not post on the internet.
We do not condone that. Okay.
I had an excuse. I was very young.
That's still no. There is no excuse for that. No. Okay. So, can you make doll ornaments? What did we just make? I think we made Christmas bulbs. And I have videos for candy canes and homemade Christmas bulbs made, or not, ornaments, the bulb ornaments. I think we made them out of toilet paper once, and that video is on YouTube. There's a mashup. There's a holiday mashup that has several items in it, and we can see what else we can come up with before the clock, runs out.
Someone said Toya has a Hollywood fashion model face. Bro, that's what I've been saying.
That does not, you're making that up. Over there making. Oh,
I'm not lying.
I was joking.
I don't make up comments.
Me in the bathroom, like literally 30 minutes ago. I'm so old.
You're great.
Oh my gosh. I'm dealing with things. Okay, so I forgot to fold the bottom tabs. I'm going to quickly do that. Otherwise, I cannot even put this bag together.
Oh, what are you have any 2022 resolutions though?
Oh, yeah. Learn Spanish. Like actually
Why
do
you
it.
Put that on there?
Because you have to set goals. So last year I said learn French, which turned Spanish, and then reduce my wardrobe, which I halfway did.
I did not do that.
I halfway
I need to do
did,
that.
but I need to do way more.
If I'm gonna buy more clothes, I need to get rid of more clothes.
And then I said stop working by 10:30 every night,
which kind of happened.
Yeah, some nights it's 10:45, sometimes 11, but it's way better than it was. It used to be like 2, 3 in the morning. So yeah, we're doing better. What was the other thing?
I don't know.
Stop working. Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, what are your new ones? That's what we're talking about.
I think they are kind of going to move, we're going to still do the Spanish, and I still need to reduce my wardrobe. So we're going to have, New Year's resolutions 2020 part 2, 2021.
I want to get better pieces, so learn how to dress even better than I currently do.
So you're also a continuation.
Yeah, whatever, man. Okay, you can always improve. Okay, take even more selfies than I currently do. Take my Instagram more seriously. Stock up on good college clothing pieces, because I'm not gonna get school shopping in college. So
yeah.
Decorate my room and get stuff also for college. I'm just stockpiling for college.
You're trying to get me to buy your stuff before you go.
Yeah, basically.
Instead of getting a job and doing it yourself. Okay. Whatever. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so everything's been folded. Now we're going to take the side tab and we're going to glue it behind the side of the bag. For me, it's a red tab. So I'm going to glue it to the back using a glue stick. All right. Are you excited for Christmas? I am so excited for Christmas. I'm
excited for Christmas break.
I sing Christmas music non-stop.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
All day. That's all I've been doing.
She's kind of trying to indoctrinate us into the Christmas spirit, but it's kind of dead.
You know, I gave up on y'all already. I'm just going to say that. But what I did is just start enjoying it myself. So if you're on my Instagram, and you're in my Insta stories, you will see all of the Christmas music that I'm listening to. Because I keep posting it on my Insta story. And I'm loving it. I love my Christmas music. Yeah. Bye, gotta go. Thanks for joining us. Crafts with Emma.
Someone said Toya, you look 17 or 27. 17 would be sus.
No, that would be some great jeans, man.
No, that would be 17.
It's thanks, Mom. Yeah. When is the new episode of Summer in Cali? So Summer in Cali is not going to be this weekend, because this weekend is that craft that's on the table.
So where'd you get your ring? I got it from ASOS.
There
was 2, but I broke the other one because I washed it. So
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Okay, Summer Cali should be next weekend because I told you I'm going to try to get it out before Christmas. Otherwise, it just won't make any sense to be decorating for Christmas after Christmas. So we're definitely going to try to get Summer and Cali out, not this weekend, but the following weekend.
So I said, when do you have Christmas break and when do you have break? My Christmas break starts next, I think my last day is Wednesday. Wait, I could be wrong. Yeah, my last day is Wednesday. So it starts Thursday next week, which is great. I have 2 half days too. And I can leave early Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So here's the bag so far. Now I'm going to glue the bottom. So we're going to just fold in those side tabs, then this, the front tab here, and then the other one. And we're going to glue that down. Okay. Can you make a usable hairbrush? I would guess that would be like a toothbrush. That's my guess. And I believe they do have wooden toothbrushes out there. They're like the bamboo ones. If we could find that, yeah, that would be amazing. I gotta find me some bamboo toothbrushes. And then we could have a hairbrush that's got a wooden handle. Oh my goodness, great idea. Yeah.
So what's your most frequent compliment?
Why did my live chat stop? Huh?
What's your most frequent compliment?
I don't know. I'm just happy when I don't mispronounce things and people are like, yeah, you pronounced it right. And then I'm like, yes, score.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Tell you, little victories.
How do you do your first, I guess, on Christmas, do you eat breakfast and then open presents or open presents and then eat breakfast? We open presents first.
We open our presents in November.
Yeah.
So.
Like, last year we didn't do that either. Did we?
Yeah, we opened presents first.
No, I'm saying, do we have presents on Christmas?
Last year we did have presents on Christmas.
Yeah, we did, but it was like...
Yeah.
We already knew what it is. All the magic is gone.
Actually, a lot of last year is just a blur,
just
man.
Blur, yeah.
What even happened last year?
Just kind of flew by and it was just...
Did I even go downstairs last year?
All I did all year last year was draw. That's all I remember doing.
I don't remember what happened last year.
Because I know college didn't take a lot of my brain power. Or not. Did I say college or school?
You said college.
What am I talking about?
You're not there yet.
Manifesting.
It will happen because I say so.
Bro, I was really like, when you go like, ugh, manifesting, like, I would never do that. But the universe doesn't even make sense. Me, before my SAT, manifesting, like, literally.
So I'm using, as I'm gluing down the bottom of my bag, I just use the end of my glue stick to push it down to get into all those little spaces to make sure it's nice and flat on the bottom. All right.
Somebody's really dragging down the comments with turmeric. Do you got something against
Why?
turmeric?
What's wrong with turmeric, man? We've grown to love it. Turmeric and ginger tea. Mmm. All right. Why don't you play Star Stable anymore? I actually do play Star Stable. I just don't record it.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
the
hard
difference.
recording stuff all the time.
It's not, yeah, because then you got to get it edited, and the video games, to edit the video games, I have to actually be there to say what part needs to stay in and what part doesn't. My editor is really, really good at already knowing what to do for a craft video, to know what to do for a Summer and Cali. But when it comes to video games, he's just like, no, you need to come. And so those videos take so long to edit, and then y'all don't watch them. So that's what happens.
So what college do you want to go to? I want to get into, can I say?
Yeah, you can say what college you want to go to.
I want to go to Georgia Tech. Now, is this my first choice? Would I prefer to go to NYU? Yes. But that's his point, because we're not going to state, because that would be a lot of money. So we're going to stay in state. And Georgia Tech is actually a really good school. They have they're a really good program, especially for computer science. So yes. I'm actually, guys, I have an announcement. Me and my friend.
Hold on, before you do that.
Oh my gosh.
Back to the craft. Okay, so now the bag is pretty much been put together. We're gonna fold the sides in. You're just gonna make the corners of the bag meet each other. And you're gonna crease it. And that's just gonna give you a nice little crease on the side of your bags, adding to the authenticity of the miniature. You don't have to do this. You actually don't. But if you ever want to store your bags flat, this totally helps. I always try to make my crease on the back side though.
Someone said, are you going to IT? No. No.
See?
I'm gonna do probably like web development.
Oh, sorry.
Or front end development and stuff like that.
Can we see
I don't
this?
think I'll do software development. Just because that's a lot of things I don't know if I care about. You know, but I haven't had a lot of experience, so I'm sure I'll get to dip my feet in all of that in college. But yeah, I'm looking at like front end development, a little mixing with design. Because I thought like UX UI designer, but they don't code at all, and I like coding.
Okay, one moment. Take the tag. Now, if you want it and you have a tiny, tiny hole punch, you can put a hole in your tag and then put it onto the string, the handles before you glue them in place. But I just glue my tag right onto the string. That's what I do. Because then I can get it in the position that I want and it's always facing forward and I don't have to worry about it. So I'm gluing down my tag. And if you want to write on it before you glue it down because it becomes harder. All right.
Yeah, UX UI designers, apparently they don't code, like, barely at all. And the course, never mind. But yeah, UX UI designers, they apparently don't code at all. So I like coding, so I'm going to go into more, like, computer science, more technical stuff, whereas the heavy coding. And web development, like, I'm sure, like, as a job, you don't really design a lot. But it's still very visually oriented. And so I think I'm good at that. Yeah.
Tag.
Yeah, my announcement. So I have signed up to take AP Computer Science A next year.
Congrats.
Yep.
Cut a large rectangle of tissue paper because we are crafting here. Bella be still in the live, man. Talking about computer stuff, which is amazing and awesome, but unless you're making me a video game, just saying. Take your tissue paper. I like to fold it in half. Then fold up the sides a little bit, like that. And then we're gonna just put it into the bag. Okay, can you try, can't mess with slime anymore, man. I just personally can't mess with slime. So, how do you go to search your YouTube channel? So if you're on a computer, you just go to our channel, our account or whatever on YouTube, and there's like a search this channel area, and you can click on that box and you can type in on thing whatever you're looking for and it'll show all of our videos. If you don't want to do it that way and you just want to go and search from the main YouTube page, you can click my Froggy stuff and then whatever topic you're thinking of, and then related videos will come up.
So I said you should watch Vine Sauce Joel. I like watching Frying Pan. He is hilarious. I absolutely love him. He's so funny. I love Frying Pan. And he's just like the best energy. I also like watching Jedcal. And he did like a few computer science videos. He doesn't really talk about it a lot anymore. He does a lot of really cool vlogs. So I like watching him. But yeah, I love Frying Pan.
Okay. And now the card, because there's a card included. So the card is 4 little rectangles. You're going to fold on all the lines.
So do you like school? Did you like school when you were in school?
Did I like
school?
school?
That makes sense. Did you like school when you were in school?
I understood the importance of school.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
I would thoroughly say, like, when it's over, I'll be rejoiced. You know? I will be very happy that it is no longer a thing. Right? I'm really excited to go to college. Like, very excited to go to college. I hate high school. But I like learning, though. I just hate the way that they make you learn in school. Like, you learn for tests, and it's not very rewarding at all. Like, I don't know, working on these Roblox games, and we're taking these, like, tech classes and stuff to help us with the Roblox game. And, you know, we learn things in that class, and it's a class, and you learn things, but there's no tests, and you learn to learn things. You know what I mean? Like, you're learning for application, you're learning to create a thing. And then when you create a thing, it's just so rewarding. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm working on a test, or studying for a test, or I'm studying for, like, anything, it's just... It's not, I don't feel anything, you know? I put so much work into something, and then it gets a grade, and that's it.
Y'all are too smart in the comments, but I'm not going to repeat that one.
What did it say?
Okay, we're going to take this, and we're going to apply glue to the back. So you only really need to apply glue onto one side, because it's going to fold over, and then, yeah. So just apply glue onto like 2 of the rectangles.
Oh, you're talking about mouse frame?
Yeah.
Yeah. It does feel that way, doesn't it?
Okay, let's just move on. Not me trying to be like all subtle about things.
So this is how young are you? I'm 16. I'm 16. Everyone around me is turning 17, even though I like being 16. Yeah. I want to stay here. Not forever. I want to go from 16 to like 19 and skip everything else.
All right, so once you glue it together, it'll be like a blank part and then Happy Holidays on one side and then the cover of the card and the back of the card. And then we're going to just fold it in half and our little card is done. Can you see the card?
Someone said school taught me how to lose brain cells. School taught me how to read in a room
We
full
really
of loud people.
need to not bash school, so I'm just going to say that. All right. So then your card matches your bag and you're good to go. Mini shopping bag for the holidays. We have several for you to pick out. I have like all my little bags here, but I think the white balance is going to just make them impossible to see.
So how'd you get good at art? It's all I did. Think about this. Art, I did drawing every single day, all day for like 2 years.
There we go. Now we can see them, right?
For like a good year. For like a whole year for all of 2020. Just about.
There we go. White balance. There's the bags. You can
and well
see
into
them all.
2021. So, yeah, it was all I did for a very, really, really, really long time. And whenever I have breaks, it's all I do all break, pretty much. It's what I do on the weekends. It's a job now, too. And now, like, before I was really scattered in, like, what I wanted to do with my art and how I want everything to look. But now I'm super focused on it and, like, not looking to change anything, but looking to make it stable, like, consistently amazing pieces, content, whatever, you know? So, yeah, that's how I get good at art. I did it all the time. That's how you get good at anything.
I wonder if this would help. Does that make it more visible? I'm trying to figure out how it's for you all to actually see these bags without the white balance destroying it.
Maybe
Does
bring
that
Bowie
work?
in then.
No.
You said that we could bring him in after you're done now.
If you're gonna bring Bowie over, no, he just makes everything like super white balance.
But
Like
it's
it goes
honestly-
super bright.
It's kind of fine though.
It's kind of.
Bowie.
Okay, so do we retwist or interlock? We retwist.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what we do. Do you ever undo your hair? I don't, because
That's not possible.
I mean, it is.
I mean, some people do, but I never would.
Yeah, I'm not taking them out. This is like
This
my
is the best
thing now.
hairstyle I've ever had in my life.
Can you make a doll snowman? We have a video for a doll snowman. It took, and I think we used mainly toilet paper. Yes. So that video is on YouTube. It's it might be in our winter mashup as well, but you just gotta type in my Froggy Stuff snowman and it'll come up. It's a nice large snowman and we make it from start to finish.
If
Yes.
you could get a pet, what would you get and why?
Anything that I can turn off. That's my answer.
I think we.
Robo-pet.
I'd get a cat.
No.
No. Aren't cats better than dogs? Bowie.
Here. So, what is this? Can you make Narnia stuff? Oh, I did say I wanted to make Narnia stuff in the wintertime. Gosh. Okay, we gotta do our best to get back to that. And how did we come up with the name Froggy Stuff? So that's a good question. It's one we answered quite a few times. It's because my son, when he was a tiny baby, cried and he had big eyes, so we called him Froggy Boy. And when I first made my first blog, it was Froggy Boy based on like educational type stuff. And then this one here wanted to be a frog too, so we called her Froggy Princess. Then she wanted all of us to be frogs, so we are My Froggy Stuff. Because I make stuff, so that's the My Froggy Stuff. I make stuff. Hence the name of our bags and our t-shirts. So yeah. Will you stop? Okay. Do you ever have no idea what to craft? All the time. Like just figuring out what to make is literally half the battle. It's literally half the battle, just figuring things out. So what I started to do was I have like a little dry erase board and I just write down ideas, like random ideas, and or even comments or things that you all suggest. And if I don't know what to do or I can't remember what to do, I just go back to my list and that gives me a whole line of things that I can choose from. So that really helps. I really need you to not lick me, please.
Your breath no longer smells good.
Well, I only brushed his teeth like 2 days ago, so. Are you supposed to brush your dog's teeth every day? Because I'm more like a once a week person for him. So if it's every day, I'm so sorry, boy. I'll do better. But it's so difficult brushing his teeth. He does not like it. And I don't like it. It's an ordeal. You made a stocking stuffer vid. I'm interested to see you make mini stocking stuffers. Give me a minute. Because I personally would just use mini brands You know, like the toy mini brands. Done. And our stockings this year weren't actually functional, but you know, we do have videos for functional stockings. And if you want stocking stuffers, you would need toys like for dolls. So we can look into that. Did something just change? I feel like the lighting just changed all of a sudden. If you were new to crafting, what would you make? So it really depends on you and your artistic level. So if you're new to crafting, like, are you new to crafting in general, like anything in crafting, or are you just new to miniature crafting? So, and what interests you? Like, are you interested in painting? Are you interested in yarn? If you're cardboard, printables? So you got to ask yourself what is the most appealing part of crafting, and I would start there. Ask yourself questions. Yeah. Is my husband ever going to be on a live? Most likely not. Most likely not. He's not a huge fan of being on camera. What happened to the Mandalorian? What happened to the Mandalorian? Ow!
What's wrong? Oh my god.
He just took all his revenge out on my side. The Mandalorian, what happened? I don't know what happened to the Mandalorian. Because that's Grogu back there, and that's Tiny Chef. But I don't have the Mandalorian.
Sit there, okay?
Next question. Next question. What's the video for tomorrow? The video for tomorrow is that. So I made a miniature YouTube studio for mini Toya, right? So you all been asking for a YouTube studio. I did what I think is a YouTube studio. It's not 100% like mine because this is my YouTube studio, but because her walls aren't gray, whereas my walls are gray. Because it just seemed like too much work to make them gray, so I just left them white. And I didn't really set up the cabinets like she has. Instead, I let her just display all her dolls because in an ideal world, my room would be filled with dolls. Yes. So I gave Mini Toya a YouTube studio with a little table, a little crafting area, and that's what's on the table right now in a hidden doll room. And we repainted miniature Barbies to look like holiday Barbies and stuff. So that video is coming out tomorrow. It's a painting Barbies and hidden doll room, all in one video. Yes. How do you get craft block? Like how do you what?
Get out of craft?
How do you get out of craft block? Like I said, I just write a list. You write a list of things. And sometimes you just need a break. Like if you need a break, take a break.
Someone said recent obsessions.
Recent obsessions?
I read this book called The End of Loneliness, and it's probably one of the best pieces of literature I've ever read. Besides Trevor Noah's book, which was a masterpiece. Should have won a Pulitzer Prize, okay? It was amazing. But this book is also really good. I think I just like books from like foreign people.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, man.
I also really like memoirs.
You're so weird. I don't have any recent obsessions. I've just been working. So like the end of the year is super hectic, trying to keep up with the holidays, trying to get out all the holiday crafts and stuff. So that's just what I've been doing the whole time. I feel like I'm a little bit less active on social. Or am I more? I don't know, because I forget to go post on social because I'm constantly crafting. So that's what's going on. And writing scripts. And I just bumped Summer in Cali up a whole week. So that's throwing me off. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Can you do more Christmas decorations? We can try. Right now I have my upcoming video that I want to work on is a paper food video. So that's hopefully Monday, unless you would rather see like some dolls. But I don't have all of them. So I was just going to wait for all of my dolls to show up and to do them in one massive video. Because spacing them out is just getting troublesome. And that's what's going on with that. When's the next frog food? Good question.
I will maybe like next weekend.
So she's working on this fun holiday type of inspired frog food, and I want her to turn the drawing into a paper doll that's already colored and everything. You just got to print it out and cut it out, and you have a new paper doll. But getting her to do that seems to be...
Well, I've already started it, now I got to add all this.
You just have to add shoes.
It's not that simple. Just adding shoes.
Draw shoes, and then it's a paper doll, and we're good to go. So we're waiting on her to do that. Possibly, maybe not. I don't know. But the frog food will be coming out probably after finals, most likely, because She's got to study for finals. Okay.
Well, I got to finish it and then film it, so maybe the week after next week.
Oh, well, hopefully it's before Christmas, otherwise it loses its sparkle.
Yeah.
Can you do a gaming room? We do have a video for a gaming room. We even did a gaming chair, and we have like 3 screens, so that video is out there. Google my Froggy stuff, gaming or gamer room, something like that. Can you please make a model airplane? Dude, I don't know, but I can try.
When's Christmas? The 25th?
Yes.
Okay, I got time. A little bit of time.
How long does it take to make a hidden doll house in real time? So that would depend on what you're doing in that hidden doll room. If you're talking about the actual structure of the room, like just putting up the walls and the floor, you can probably do that in like 2 hours, less than that, depending on how precise you are with your measurements. I tend to take my time because I want my lines to be straight, generally, as much as I can. And so that will take a little bit longer, just the planning part. But if you're trying to add all of the stuff, like filming a video, usually takes about 2 days. But keep in mind, that's me running to the store because I forgot something, me picking up kids from school, me stopping to like eat, you know, all of that. It's not like a full 48 hours. It's just happens over 2 to 3 days. Yeah. Okay. You should make a friend's room with the couch. That has been on the to-do list, and then I just never got around to it. So we can try. Come on, we have questions here. We have questions. Can you show your collection of dolls? They all are in the nude. Every single one of them are in their birthday suits because I take the dolls, I take their clothes, and I bag them. Now, I have very recently decided that I wanted to have a couple of dolls, like models, that I will start to add into like a circular rotation for my thumbnails. And I picked out 4 girls right now, and I gotta pick out a couple of guys. I think I'm gonna have a total of probably 6 girls and 2 guys in this rotation. So that's how many dolls I'll probably use on a regular basis. And I'll show you all of those in like a post or something like that later. I'm still trying to pick up 2 more.
Girls?
It was cool. I watched it when it was on TV back in the day, you know.
I started watching it. I didn't like the characters.
And that's cool.
I don't like it when people do the same thing over and over again. And never learn from their mistakes. Ever.
Well, some people take longer to learn.
I have to watch a show about them, though.
Okay. You should recreate your craft room miniature. So I decided not to recreate my craft room because it just wasn't as like photogenic as I wanted for miniature. Does that make sense? So I kind of created what I would have liked for the room to look like, but will never look like because it's not practical. So that's what I did instead. Mm-hmm. Can you bleach tie-dye? Yes. So we have several videos where we do reverse tie-dye. Yeah, those videos are out there. We did like a whole sweatsuit series.
Favorite holiday tradition? We don't have any.
It was putting up the tree together as a family, but
That's a tradition?
only I did that this year by myself.
We're not very traditional people.
I mean, it's just kind of you do what you feel like.
Yeah,
no pressure.
We're not very tradition oriented.
We're just kind of like, if it feels, you know, like special to you, then do it. If not, you know, I understand.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how it works. Can you do more customizing painting dolls? So this video coming out tomorrow is a customizing dolls video, but it's like the tiny, little tiny Barbie dolls, the micro Barbies. And I repaint those. Not like their faces or anything, but I repaint their clothes and like some of their hair. I'm not a fantastic customizer. I don't think I am like super great when it comes to customizing dolls. Or at least that's how I feel when I'm doing them. So I don't find them incredibly enjoyable unless some like inspiration hits and then I feel like I just have to make that doll.
Someone said, seen any new cartoons or anime lately?
No. Right now we're watching
One Punch Man. I've seen it like twice already, but I love that anime. I absolutely love it. I also want to watch Vinland Saga. I want to watch that next. Oh, that's what we were saying. We were saying that we wanted to watch Vinland Saga next.
I don't remember anything like
that.
Oh,
it's about Vikings.
I don't believe that one is... It's not dubbed.
No. Apparently, they might be.
Nope. Because I tried.
No, I don't think you did.
I did.
I don't think you did.
Yes, because my son...
Saga? I don't think that...
My son came to me and said, you need to watch this anime. And I was like, okay. I turned it on.
Ago, though.
This was probably like a month ago. And I turned it on, and there was only subtitles, no dub. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this.
We'll see what we can do. Vinland Saga is one I want to watch. I think that a great one to watch would be Promised Neverland. I've seen it. Apparently the second season isn't as good as first season, but it is still really good, I think. But we have a while for one, not a while. We have like 12 days or 11 days of One Punch Man left. So,
yeah. Can you do a loft bed? Yeah, I think a loft bed and hidden doll room sounds great. That's a project that is on our to-do list. It's just gonna probably have to come after the holidays because holidays are consuming. So that's what we're doing at the moment. When I do giveaways, they're on Instagram, not on YouTube. Can you walk us through the math of how to take a 1/6 scale project and turn it into other sizes? So I haven't tried that, but because I mainly do 1/6 scale. But I have had some inquiries as to 1/12 scale. So we can try. We did do a house for Chelsea where we actually downsized some of our printables. But I don't think there was a lot of math involved. I think I just printed everything at 50%. I don't remember. I don't know. I'll have to go back and
what's
check
your
that.
book?
What's my favorite book? I don't have a favorite book.
Do you read? What's the last book you read?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I kind of listen to books. I don't really read them anymore.
Yeah. Well, what's your favorite book you listen to?
No comment.
I like the book The End of Loneliness. I really like it. It's really good. So.
Do you live in the U.S.? Yes, we do. We live in the U.S. Can you guys turn one of Bella's Sims rooms into dolls rooms into real life? So we have done that. We did that in one of our first apartment that we did. Bella built it in Sims, and then we made it in a doll room. So the Sims thing, I don't know. Is that something you want to continue, or I don't know?
Sure. And they just weren't doing very good, so I stopped doing it.
Yeah. So a lot of the things we do is based off of the numbers, and if the numbers aren't there, then it kind of falls into nowhere.
Favorite movie?
The Labyrinth, man.
Spider-Man Far From Home was coming out, so that'll probably be.
You cannot pick a movie you haven't seen as your favorite movie. Man. That doesn't make any sense.
The moment I heard today was MJ, I was like, this is my favorite franchise. This one right here. And this is the last installment. So after this, what's the motivation to ever watch movies again?
Okay, can you make a Christmas wreath? We did. So we've made 2 wreaths this year already. In our outside decorations video, we did a really skinny little thin type of wreath, and then in our the pink room we just did, what was it, like Christmas holiday in a hidden doll room, we did that one. So that one also has a wreath in it. Plus we have older wreaths out there as well. A couple more questions. Can you do more Roblox? So I'm thinking about doing Roblox as shorts, like literally 1-minute clips. And we'll see how those do. Like, are y'all watching the shorts? Because I seem to get, like, I don't know how the shorts are doing. They're fast. They're really fast. I can do them fairly quickly and in a variety of topics. And I just try out different things. I thought the Christmas tree idea was kind of cool. Got quite a few thumbs down on that one. But I thought it looked pretty. I don't know. Let me know what you think. When are you going to play Roblox? Yeah, we just answered that one. There's a Miraculous movie coming out. Didn't know about it because I just haven't really been keeping up all that much.
So, would you ever become one of those YouTubers who throw crazy parties, trash a mansion, or buy sweet and $1 million cars, etc., etc.?
Negative.
No.
First of all, I don't like spending money. Second of all, I don't like cleaning up messes. Third of all,
I don't like vlogging.
Yeah, I don't like vlogging. I'm not like a party person.
No.
I get awkward at parties. Whenever there's a lot of people, I am incredibly awkward, and it's just bad.
Not awkward. You just don't like being there.
It's
but like
bad.
You don't make it seem like you like being there. But we're definitely not. Like, you're an A-type personality, but you're not the A-type of the A-type personality. And those people are.
When I took the personality quiz,
extremes.
it said that I was an introvert extrovert, whatever that means.
You're an introverted extrovert. Are you an introverted extrovert or are you an extroverted introvert?
I don't know. It means that I like being by myself, but when I'm around people, I can perform. But I like being by myself.
That you partially enjoy social situations, but you do run out quickly.
I don't enjoy social situations. But like right now, I'm so tired. Okay, right now, all I want to do. This is what the perfect night for me is. A bowl of cereal, okay? Spelt flour with freeze-dried strawberries and Bliss granola on top. Almond milk, a little bit of maple syrup, okay? And some sliced banana. That's what I want in the bowl. Then on the side, I want an ABJ, okay? Almond butter by Georgia Grinders with raspberry jam.
We need more of that.
With raspberry jam on top, and I'm putting this all on an English muffin, like a raisin English muffin. That's what I want. I want this food, okay? Then I want to sit in my room and watch cheesy holiday movies, like The Princess Switch. I want to watch The Princess Switch, all 3 of them, from start to finish, okay? And play Animal Crossing on my tablet and have Star Stable on the side on my computer. That is what I want. That is the perfect evening for me.
This is where Noah gets from.
And that's what I would rather do than throw a party.
I like traveling. I like going out with friends. Out with friends. I don't really do that. But I like going places with friends. I like being with friends. I like having fun. But not in a like I want to go trash a mansion, throw a massive party kind of way. More in a like let's go to a cute bookstore or cafe kind of way. Let's find a cute place to study together.
I don't understand why you would trash anything because someone has to clean that up.
Unless you go to like one of those places where you like can trash somewhere.
No, you can't trash anything. No. Like there has to be someone to clean it.
There are places where you can like throw an axe and stuff, and you can like smash stuff. Like you can like paintball.
Why would you want to break anything?
But they're not like paintball places.
You know, with my luck, I would go to like some place where I'm allowed to smash boxes, and I would get like the worst cardboard cut across my arm. You know, so no, I'm just not. No.
I like traveling though. I like going places. I like being in really busy places with an isolated like friend group. You know what I mean? Okay. I like being in the city, but with my own group. You know what I mean? I don't like being a part of the city, but like, I like being like a small part of the city and having my own like spot in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, also be really insignificant. Like being significant around the people I like, but like insignificant in the vast majority, in the vast like scale of things. That's why I hate small towns.
Okay, why are you looking at me? We're actually in the suburbs. It's not a small town. Whatever.
I know the suburbs.
Can you make a Christmas cookie baking miniature set? Yes, we have plans. Well, right now I'm going to do gingerbread. So I'm going to make this.
Oh, and when I say that, doesn't mean I don't like small towns like your small town. That means I don't like to be in them. Okay? Just to clarify.
So I'm going to make like this gingerbread house thing that I showed on Instagram last year, but I never made a video on it. So I'm going to make that video. So does that count? If that counts, then we're good. Because I plan on doing that. How many clothing binders do you have? So, that's just some of them. I don't know. I have a lot of clothing binders. I buy them in a box bulk on Amazon. So it's like I want to say it's 24 binders, or is it 12? I think it's 12 binders for $24, or is it 24 binders for $24? I don't know. I buy them in bulk off of Amazon in a box, and I just fill them up, and I have page protectors. And I have a couple here that I use all the time, and there's some in my closet, and then there's some in the studio, or the old studio in the basement. So I have at least 50 binders, because I've gone through two and a half boxes, or a little. I'm on my 3rd box, so yeah.
I think that like in college,
or 24
in college, I want to start doing college vlogs in college, and I think the type of niche where I want to be there is like aesthetic study student, but also like frying pan where he's like chaotic and like also super smart, and like Elliot Choi, how he's like adventurous and like kind of dumb, but like in a nice, endearing way. You know what I mean? He's also very smart. They're all like software engineers. I mean, they're literally all software engineers. So it's like, you know, but
okay,
because you can be like super smart and intelligent and also be like not, you know.
If you say so, man. I mean, there's all kinds of people out there. Yeah. Where do I get my shelves from? So these were from Target. They're just the white Target shelves. I also get my shelves from IKEA because theirs are nice and square. But these measure about 15 inches tall. No, they're not 15 inches. I think they're 14 because my box rooms are 13 inches high and I have a little bit of clearance. So I think those shelves are 14 or 13 and a half. I'm going to say they're 14.
Someone said, where in California did you live?
I don't know.
Long Beach, right? Isn't Long Beach nice now?
I don't know. I try not to give out way too much personal information.
No, there's no ties to you at
all. Yeah. Shout out to Pam Moore. What's up? Yo, are you excited about the Monster High? Are you excited all about the Monster High news? Yes. Wait, there's new? Because all I know so far is that Claudine is going to supposedly be the one that stories around.
What? Really?
Claudine, yes.
Okay.
I read this. I can't remember where. I think it was the Insider, Toy Insider. I don't remember something about that. But that's all I know so far. I'm just waiting. I try not to get super crazy about what might or might not happen, and I just wait to see what does happen.
So what K-pop do you listen to? I like watching K-pop performances. I don't listen to the music a lot on my own. When I or by itself, a lot of times when I'm listening to music, I'm listening to alternative or rock or funk, but PHONK funk.
Nice.
If you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, that's what I listen to now. But I love K-pop performances, and I am on have a foot in K-pop TikTok. So yeah. I also love the fandom part of it too. The fandom and stuff is super cute, you know? So in that regard, I like NCT, all of NCT, I love all of them. NCT, I like all of them. BTS, Stray Kids, kind of.
Oh, wait, I'm trying to see where I got this from.
I also I don't really stand any girl groups just because I not really standing girl groups. But I used to be into GOT7, but I'm not anymore. And Monsta X.
So someone wants to know where I got my sweater from. I want to say Amazon, because that's just where I usually buy a lot of stuff from. It could...
And 80s and 17 and Astro. Astro with Unwoo, yes. Astro, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Amazon.
I'm trying to think of anybody else. There's Astro, the 17. There's also a new one called I don't know, but they're a K band from JYP. I don't know their name, but yeah.
Are you going to get the rhymes with Sith Kith? Are you gonna make the Kith doll? Am I going to make the Kith doll? I plan on it. I cannot tell you how quickly I can get it done because
You thought it was Keith.
I don't know. I'm not good at pronouncing things. I thought we already established that. And someone on Instagram the other day told me it rhymes with Sith. So I can remember Sith.
It's spelled the same way.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad. Well, thank you for pointing that out. You're so smart. But I plan on making the doll. It doesn't seem complicated. We have patterns for all of these things. So I just got to get around to doing it. Yeah. Anything else? Someone asked something about box rooms. Have you ever thought about doing hidden box room and make the exterior so you could put them against each other? That way you could have an interior. So the reason my box rooms don't have exteriors is because I want my shelves to look like that. So I want to walk in and everything be uniform and clean because after 8 years in my old studio where it was just a chaotic mess of doll stuff, I needed simplicity. So that's why I don't decorate the outside of my rooms. However, you are free to do that. That's totally up to you. So what I do instead...
You like Alan Walker?
What I do instead, though, is I make the interior inside the box or the exterior in the box. So if I want to see the outside of my house, that's what the inside of the box room looks like. And can we combine the box rooms together? Yes. In our everything box hidden doll room video, I believe we lined several of them up so you can see them laid out. But I was thinking of sitting down and making an actual floor plan, which we will most likely do in the upcoming months.
Yeah, Alan Walker is basically the king of Magic Piano. I stan 100%. I never get any of his songs in Magic Piano because they cost money, but I do stan. So
Are you going to ever make doll merch? Most likely, I can't tell you that right now. Right now, the only merch we have is Bella's merch, which is designed and ran by Bella. So Bella has her store that she makes t-shirts and stuff from, and that's all that we have at the moment, because my plate is kind of full. I don't know how these other YouTubers do it, like have all this stuff going on.
They have people doing it for them, you know.
Oh, well, this is a team of like just my family here. So
most big YouTubers have like teams of people and stuff. Like it's a whole production.
I gotta pay for college, so I can't be paying salaries right now. But that's us right there. Okay, I think we are over on time, like big time.
4 minutes.
Are you going to do Monster High crafts? As soon as Monster High comes out, or we have more information of what things are going to look like, you can believe we're going to start up with Monster High, because I absolutely love Monster High. And yeah, we need to get going on the shout outs here. Let me check my Instagram real fast to make sure I didn't miss anything. And you like the barcodes? Thank you. Me too. You may use a template to make the bags. Awesome sauce. I love when y'all find the printables useful. You like the printables are free? Yes, they're free as long as you watch our videos. Make a mini doll room and a little shoebox. So give me some time to work that one out. Okay. And shout out to the Dollyverse. Shout out to Haytham McGarbar.
Are we
What's up?
Are we doing shout outs?
Yes.
Shout out to Pam Moore. What's up?
Shout out to Rora and Kate and Colin. What's up?
Hidden Princess. What's up? Goose Girl Gaming. What's up?
What's up to Sarit Singh? I said that wrong. What's up? Shout out to MB Photo 09B. What's up?
Ariel Oceana. What's up?
Shout out to Tabby Unicorn Fan. Good to see you again. What's up?
Florida Fox. What's up?
Ariel Oceana. What's up?
Already.
Oh, my bad.
Simply Juan. What's up?
Am I like really far behind?
Missing Violin. What's up?
My Frozen World. What's up?
Really Random Ramblings. What's up?
Falling for Dolls. What's up?
User 189. What's up?
Alice Lost. What's up?
Tabby Unicorn Fan. What's up?
I did that one. Eden. What's up? I'm a Dolly Girl. What's up? Sarah. You're amazing. And
You said it already. Sarah.
I just said Sarah.
Elmer. What's up?
Where are we at?
Gabriella Stokes. What's up? D. What's up?
Sirat. What's up to Sirat? What's up? And
I'm a Deli Girl. What's up? Awesome Vince. What's up?
Michaela's Little World Crafts. What's up?
Globlosaur. What's up?
What's tomorrow's video about? Tomorrow's video is making a miniature doll room / YouTube studio / painting miniature Barbies. Whole lot, all in one vid.
Zoe and Mona. What's up?
And
2 more Wild Beans. What's up?
And Zoe and Mona.
I said that.
Oh, okay.
Roby Roblox. What's up?
And okay, I lost JoJo. What's up? Thank you so much for joining us this week on YouTube Live with Toya, Bella, and Bowie is finally laying down over there while we made miniature shopping bags. Can we see the shopping bag? There we go. Little miniature shopping bags for the holidays. All of our free printables are available on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com, to download for free and print according to your printer settings. There's a color, a black and white, and a blank one, so you have options to design your own and have a great time. Be sure to check back tomorrow for a whole new vid coming out Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time, where we make miniature painted Barbies in a YouTube room. Yeah, all that good stuff. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff, the Frog Vlog, Bella of My Froggy Stuff, and we will see all of you next time.